Hello and welcome back everybody to FTB1 with the T.A.C. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night wherever you be in the world. And what we're checking out today, looks like Shutdoor is looking at our mob farm over here. But we have a bottleneck in our ore processing even though we haven't put upgrades in it. And that bottleneck is sulfuric acid. Now, the problem is even with all the mining we've done, we have used all of the sulfur, which I believe goes here. And luckily, there is another way to get sulfur, which is we can make mechanism sulfur by chemically injecting gunpowder with hydrogen chloride. Now we have a lot of hydrogen chloride, but we're gonna need more to be able to support the sulfur dust and support our processing unit. I think they all use hydrogen chloride. So like this machine, hydrogen chloride. Yeah, so hydrogen chloride here, as well as we need it for sulfur. So we're gonna have to be producing more chlorine, which we get from brine. But let's set up our system here. I'm going to tear down this little wing we made here. Don't need it anymore. As well as pull out all of these ores. We'll do all the... This will process the ores we get less of, is the plan. But we don't have any channels anywhere to start this, so we're gonna need to set up an area for our sulfur production. Now what I was thinking was making another wall for tech, which you guys know what that means. P2P, one of my favorite things. Usually typing P2P pulls up the memory card, but maybe I just didn't see it. So let's come over here and pull down another P2P channel. Looks like we're only at 3 of 8. And I'm gonna pull it down right next to the other one. We will use cable anchors. Hey Delta, how are you? Let me get some anchors here. Maybe craft a few more. I'm gonna grab a drink. Make sure you got your drinks, your snacks, folks. I'm kind of feeling an energy drink. Starting a bit of botany and all the mods 8. Nice. All right. I'm gonna place our cable anchors down the line here to make sure they don't connect. And we'll place down a dense cable, probably all the way down to the bottom. Now we'll go get a P2P channel from up above, which looks like all of those ones are taken. Let's pull this one. Slowly but surely we'll get all of our channels up and running for the advancement 2048 channels. I'd love to see what we're at. Yeah, we're only at 465. We have a ways to go. But there is the P2P, which should bring this cable online. And we need to automate for the sulfur dust a chemical injection chamber, which can be ultimate. So chemical, or that's right, it's called an injecting factory when it's ultimate. We'll grab one of these and provide it with gunpowder and... Ooh, I don't like the look of that. Let's do this. We gotta provide it with gunpowder, hydrogen chloride, and that should be it. So let's get a export bus, as well as a interface. Craft a few of these. Voice is warming up. Had a bit of an interesting day. Had a nice date with the wife. But I'm ready to play some Minecraft, and I really want to get a lot done today. We'll see if I actually make any of that progress. But here is our ultimate injecting factory, which we need to tell it that it's going to receive items in the back, as well as receive gases. Okay. And then we want to auto eject items out the top. Now it's going to need power, and I think what we're going to do is actually similar to the other row. I'm going to instead put a cable that runs along the back and a cable in front. And instead, we will export items out the bottom. Okay. Place our export bus and tell it with a capacity card set to round robin, or cycle mode, I should say, to give this gunpowder and hydrogen chloride. Here comes the hydrogen chloride. Oh. Oh, wait. Why aren't the... Why is it not giving gunpowder? Let me make sure. Let's see. Item config. Input. Oh. I didn't set the back. There we go. Perfect. Now this is going to need power as well as some upgrade cards. Why don't we do the upgrade first? Which it can take gas. So let's give it these. And for power, we're going to use the wireless. What was it called? Energy transfer node. I really like these things from Cyclic now that we know about them. And we'll need a GPS card. Go ahead and grab this position. Place a energy transfer node, as well as give the node a point. Like so. And then give it one card. This receives power. It's just not receiving hydrogen chloride fast enough. Okay. Well, let's get the items into the system. And probably add over here. Oh, we already did. Sulfur dust. Perfect. Now the sulfur dust we can use to make our sulfur dioxide in our chemical oxidizer. So let's find that one. Oh, it's already getting it. Perfect. Which should mean these machines will slowly start to fill up as sulfuric acid enters our system. We're probably going to need to produce more sulfuric acid, but I think we'll let a backlog fill up before, if we even get a backlog. Oh, can uranium? Oh yeah, clean uranium slurry. Why isn't this? Oh, it doesn't have enough raw uranium. Oh, because we're doing osmium instead of uranium. Duh. And I need to get rid of our slurry that's in this. And I'm not sure the best way to go about that. Can I use a tank? How do you empty the fluids out of these? Is it with the configurator? If I remember right. And change it to empty. Gosh dang it, I don't know how to do this. You guys might laugh at me, but I'm gonna do this kind of in a silly way. I might just break them all and replace them. I put it in empty. Sneak right clicking doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's fine. I really thought the empty would work. But let's just grab these. And make sure they're empty now. I'll go ahead and replace them. How do I have one extra crystallizer? And I also hear a wandering trader. What's he got? Has he got something good? Ultra vector plates? Ooh, a music disc that I don't think we have. Why don't we buy that from him? And get back to what we were doing. So why do I have an extra? Oh, because we broke them down over there. That's right. Okay. Now we're going to need to return on these pipes, pulling items like so. But with sulfuric acid in production, our whole system is running again, albeit I still have not upgraded them. But the reason for that is we need the sulfuric acid to catch up. Might take a bit. But at least it's up and running again. And we're not waiting on sulfur. So again, the system we're using is turning gunpowder into sulfur dust using hydrogen chloride. And then turning our hydrogen chloride, or sorry, our sulfur dust into sulfur dioxide, then trioxide, then acid. It's all working great. We're definitely gonna start to see our hydrogen chloride dip though. Oh, nope, we're still gaining, which is good. Maybe once we put upgrades in all this, that won't be the case. Pretty much all of these need upgrades, and ooh, why don't we get the gas upgrades in first? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that we use less sulfuric acid in all of these. Wait, how is this still clean uranium slurry? I thought it said empty. Gosh, dang it. Uranium. Uranium. How do I empty this? One day I'll figure that out. Osmium, uranium. All right, I'm going to quite literally just trash these. And grab some more crystallizers. Let's see if these ones have any slurries in them currently. Nope. And why don't we make some more? Oh, looks like we have a couple. Let's see if these have uranium in them. Nope, that one's empty. And that one had uranium. Okay, so we need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Set these to pull. And we need to make sure they're all set to grab everything from the back. Because I can see the pipe has the fluid. Yeah, it should just grab. I'm not sure why it's not receiving. This one did. Maybe we gotta reset the pipe here. What if we do that? Yeah, it should just be receiving. I guess it's just happening slowly. I think the pipe coloring is a lie. We're good. Now, something we need to do is a bunch of upkeep around the base and our various machines, one of them being our quarries. Now, we haven't added them to our new unlimited temp pad. We only have these locations. So we're going to use the old temp pad to go to our nether quarry. Which we totally didn't set up the new one over here. Let's try to head to the other quarry. There it is. And oh, is this running on repeat? Oh, it wasn't chunk loaded. Ah, we made a mistake. So this is where the current nether quarry is. Let's go ahead and type nether quarry. And then I want to go to our mining dimension quarry, but unfortunately, can I manually type in? Nope, I can't. Darn. We'll have to wait for the temp pad to recharge. But okay, so now we're getting ancient debris again. That's good to know that we never chunk loaded that. Another little bit of upkeep we need to do is just check on a couple of our backpacks. So this one did end up filling up with block dimlets, and now this one is. You've probably got at least half of the total block dimlets. I'm not sure how many there are, but it's going to be exciting to eventually mess with RF Tools dimensions. But I'm just making sure none of these are overstocked. Okay, and then what I want to do is check our mob loot backpack, which is set to void any of these that reach the stack limit. How do we not have more? Are we using bones for something right now? How do we not have more bones? Oh, it's because we have a gunpowder chicken. That's right. That's right. The botany pot plants are kind of starting to fill in. I want to just take a look here. Ooh, the osmium and lead are coming in. That is great. Ah, here we go. Netherwart needs some better stack upgrades. Why don't we see if we can craft a few netherite? Oof, that's a lot. And what I'll do is replace these. There we go. Our pigments definitely need a upgrade. And we need to breed our dye chickens to all be 10, 10, 10 with max, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, that's much better. Obsidian needs some stacks. Why don't we just toss in a couple that should clean it up? And maybe try to craft a few more. 1, 2, 3. Aha. A few more of these to just fill in. No, we'll keep these here. Some of these to have better storage. Probably will need to craft a few more. We've still got the netherite. This is definitely where like all of our netherite is going. Oh yeah, definitely need these all over the place. Emeralds are fine. I think. There we go. Prismarine needs a little bit of love. Wood is good. Coal is kind of as far upgraded as it can be. There we go. Gravel can get a little more gravel and flint. Ooh, diamonds, we need some stack upgrades. Redstone, go ahead and switch. We'll slowly, as we get the netherite, upgrade all of these. It's just rough getting enough netherite. Okay, that's fine. Nether quartz needs to be finished. Oh, why didn't that sort? Oh, I had it set to memory. There we go. All right, all the others are pretty good. Let's check on a couple more of these. I had a feeling the cobblestone and stone would need some soon, so we'll go ahead and preemptively put the last ones there. Everything else, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of these, really. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for if any of these overfill. But I'm more worried about the dimlets overfilling. Holy cow, look at those potions of healing. Jeez almighty. Oh, that icon is so hard to see. Okay. That's enough backpack upkeep. Let's go ahead and head to our quarry. See if it finished its slice. It looks like it did. So I'm going to go ahead and save this location in our better tempad. And it looks like it finished the entire max size quarry out here in the mining dimension. Look at that. We're in total abyss. Looks nice. Why don't we get the quarry set up running the next quadrant? I'm gonna come back over to this corner, which I believe is where our quarry is. I was wrong. It's over here. Yep. Okay, so the quarry was set to mine the northeast. Let's do north, or maybe southeast next. So we'll come here, we'll take out our card. Or I guess we'll put the card in first, and we'll change this from northeast to southeast. And then we need to change this to be negative 66, right? What's 133? I think that's all we need. Go ahead and put this back in. Yeah, that is not running right. It does that one correctly, but not this one. That's so strange. I wonder why it's not working right. What if I... Okay, I press it. I put it in. And it doesn't stay highlighted. What if I empty this? Put it in. And then press it. Why don't we try Southwest? Okay, so that one changed. And then we'll change this to -66. And maybe try to run it. Oh. A little bit of server lag. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Quarry is back up and running. Let's go ahead and head back home. All the ores are being processed, which is good. Take a drink here. Why don't we get a few more evaporation towers set up and running? So I'm gonna need our thermal evap. And our wand. And I want them to share the resistive heater. I don't know if they can. But if they do, that'd be great. So let's try putting a 4x4. Like so. Oh my gosh, my cat's making I just got scared for a second there, everybody. I'm sorry. My cat was making a noise. Hard to describe. Sounded out of place. Very out of place. Had me worried. Okay, so that structure's still alive. Let's put down some more valves. And fill this in. Should probably get some higher mechanism structures up and running here soon, such as reactors and SPS. The good stuff. Well, let's build this up about as high as we went with all the others. And then we will add 2 sinks. Like so. And then we'll add mechanical pipe like this. And disconnect them from each other and set this to pull, pull, and pull. Oops, went too far. Let's do this on every side. Oh my gosh, I can't move. There we go. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And then our pipes are gonna need to come into an interface. So let's run our dense cable, some interfaces, and some regular cable along here. Go ahead and place an interface here. Use some more mechanical pipe. Set to pull. And there we go. That should be producing more brine. We'll see if this one also reaches 720 a tick. But in the meantime, we can get another tower built. Was there another TemPad location we needed to check out right now? I don't remember what lava was. Oh. It was back when we were getting lava this way. Okay. I remember now. Sure, we'll set a location. Where we'll probably add a create pump for an infinite lava source. We don't need that at this moment. Let's build our other evaporation tower. Try to build it a bit quicker this time, so I don't take up people's time here. Let's grab our valves. Oops, I don't know where they went. Where did the valves just go? I swear we had more valves. I wonder if I threw them in the system somehow. But we'll put these place these blocks and then build up here. Oops. There we go. To our height of the others, which is one below where the ceiling's gonna be. We'll add 2 sinks to this side. with some pipes. And very quickly get these all running. Beautiful. And then we just need the output. And this one's getting heat. Beautiful. That's going to give us a lot more brine. Let's see how our electrolytic separator is keeping up with this amount of brine. Ooh, something's going wrong in our infusing factories. Oh, why are these empty? Oh, these are the ones we haven't set up yet. How have I not set up enriched gold? I guess we just haven't needed it. Okay, that scared me for a sec. But anyway, our brine's coming in. Looks to be about as fast as our export bus can give it. Let's see if we're storing brine. Oh, nope, that is as fast as we're getting it. Perfect. Imagine if we just make a brine dimension. It's gonna be cool to try out RF Tools dimensions when we finally do. I'm just hoping it's not too buggy for us. Like, all these machines are running, which is good. Why does this look like it's paused? It says it's running. Yeah, definitely need upgrades in all of these. But at least we're processing some of our ore. And we've got more brine coming in the system. As for what we're going to look at next, I'm not entirely certain at this moment. Let's clean up this tower since we moved our quantum link chambers underneath. Maybe we should do a bit of Botania. What do you guys think about doing some of that? I'm gonna make a pattern for blaze mesh. Throw it in our molecular assemblers. And I'm gonna craft a bunch. And let's get our Botania set up producing mana. So I'm gonna pull our dense cable running down the middle. And very simply take a pressure plate like so, and a bottomless, or that's not what it's called. What is the crate called? Open crate. Take an open crate and a hopper, then some redstone, And all we need to do is set a block here. We'll go ahead and grab some deep slate and we'll put it right here with a pressure plate that powers this block. Bottomless crate and a hopper. And you know what? We'll do this the kind of better way. To ensure this works. So I'm going to change this to a target block. Add a redstone torch. We're gonna need a few of these. I'm a fan of crafting thousands at a time now. And now, when an item drops, boop. Oh, we need a wooden pressure plate, don't we? See if this works. Yep, shuts it off. Perfect. So we can just add blaze mesh into our hopper. And probably add a filter to both our ME magnet for blaze mesh and our magnet. Perfect. The delay of the torches makes it drop too. I think it might be better to first see if redstone can travel through here. Oops. Nope. So we'll just take the long route up. I want it to be instant so that only one item drops. So we'll go ahead and do this now, and just one item drops. Now we should be getting mana, and we can start working on other parts of this system. Perfect. Now I want this to always be getting itself some mana unless our mana pool is full. So let me get some comparators and some more redstone mechanics now that I'm thinking about it. And we want this to give off a signal, and I believe its strength is based on how full the mana pool is. And we're gonna make it so that it only outputs a signal if the mana pool is full. So we're gonna put redstone here and set it to compare, right? Yeah, that is a 0 power. Okay. So now if the pool fills to full, which it's nowhere near, we'll have it also lock the hopper. Let me get some more deep slate. And run our redstone line up here. That should work, I believe. Do we have configurable? So let me type redstone, right? And change. Ooh. I'm hoping to output a lesser signal right now. And I know there's a modded item to do that. There's a few methods we could use. But I'm trying to remember the one I want. Most basic is an inventory. But we'll just leave it like this for now. And we'll see if it actually works. Yep, power 0, 15. Okay. I don't remember the exact mode we want. I think it, here, let's do a test. So if I have some redstone here, a direct torch, and a direct torch. Okay, it does do... Ah, so I want it in this mode. Oh, maybe not. Oh, the torches can't interact with it unless it's... Ah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We want it light off. So right now it's comparing. Maybe I'll just put it... No, we'll do compare. Compare. It's interesting, though, that our mana pool isn't giving off any signal anymore. But hopefully it all works in the end. So let's follow some of the advancement tree of Botania. Something we need to make next. If we look here, Botania, is we're gonna need a runic altar, which is mana diamond, mana pearl. Now, something I want to do is set up auto crafting for all of these items. Now, something I'd like to know is what kind of additional mods to Botania we have. So let me type in mana. just to see. Okay, we don't have like mana ME cells that I can tell. Yeah, nothing additional. So we'll probably automate everything at this pool. But we'll need better mana production before we do any crazy automation. So for now, we'll just operate this manually. There's our mana diamonds. Let's make a runic altar, and I will make it as a pattern. I'm gonna make patterns for everything so that when we go to do mass automation, it works. And we'll put our runic altar right here. And also, I want to make a alchemical catalyst. But we need mana pearl. So let's get some ender pearls and see if we have enough mana to give us a catalyst. And we'll need another mana pool, which we never set a pattern for some reason. Is the creative one craftable? Nope. We do have fabulous though, which is nice. All right, give me a mana pool. And we'll need a mana spreader. Oh, what is it called? Let's see if I can just see the item. Mana splitter. That's what it's called. Go ahead and make a pattern. This will require mana steel. Of course, we're going through every different item here. We'll take some iron. And we got a little bit of mana steel. And I think I'll craft us 2 more pools and a splitter, which we'll put like so. And unfortunately, I'm now realizing I need to bring this up by 1 block, which is quite the bummer. Okay, we'll just get it done. Get it done. Move on. Let's grab some deep slate. And right here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also going to move my... Oh, gosh. Pick's too good. Pick's too good, guys. I'm going to move my runic altar up a level. But here, I'm going to replace 1 corner with a catalyst. Place a mana splitter and the pools. And then I'll change the spreader to target that. Perfect. It is all contained in chunks that will now be chunk loaded because we have a cable that is keeping this online. And what I want to do, cable-wise, is bring a cable over to here, and we'll clean out the lookup of all of this eventually. But we will export blaze mesh and tell it to craft it if it needs it. Perfect. Awesome. So now we can let this generate mana, and why don't we mess with Ars Navu? So I'm gonna take our Botania cell and store our Botania setup. Then grab Ars Navu and place it. There we go. Obviously, not much is set up yet. We have quite a ways to go. Oops. But I can't remember if we put our Akashic Tome or our spellbook inside of our Akashic Tome. I kind of don't want that. We have our Worn Notebook. Okay, no, it's not in here. Which means our actual spell book is somewhere else. Yeah, Novice Spell Book. I don't know what happened to it. So why don't we make a new one? We'll get a pick, a shovel, sword, and axe. There's our new Novice Spellbook. And to upgrade this is just obsidian, diamond, block of quartz. We should actually be able to straight upgrade this immediately. But the next tier does need Wilden Tribute. Now, do we have one from looting chests? No, we don't. But we should have a ritual. Oh, I thought we had the one to summon the Wilden, but I don't see it. Let's go ahead and get up some imbuement chambers. I'm gonna make patterns for all of this. And something we need to do is get archwood set up in botany pots. And a backpack for them as well. We are missing one of the archwood trees, which is the purple one. Do we have the market in this? We do. Why don't we see if the market... Oops. Oh, of course. I need a pattern for red wool. Let's see if the market sells this item. Go ahead and just put this over here for now. Okay, he does not. So why don't we go set up these botany pots. Now I believe we already added archwood saplings to our sapling backpack. And, okay, we don't have the leaves. What about the saplings? Yeah, cascading, blazing. Okay, they're all added. Let me check the actual filter for the leaves. Oh yeah, they're all added. Okay. The only thing we need is to store the logs. So let's make another netherite backpack. Grab that here. Oh, fly over to our smithing table, make it netherite. I'm gonna start over here for this. And I'm gonna add archwood. Both the the cascading log and wood, the vexing log and wood, vexing or flourishing, sorry. Edits Master says, "Hey man, hey, what's up? How you doing?" And blazing. And then we'll go ahead and put the planks and slabs to be stored in this. And just to be safe, we'll add the stripped variants to our filter. Looks like there is the flashing, but the flashing forest is causing a server issue. Just to be safe, I'll add storage for them. I'm doing pretty good, Edits. Glad to hear you're doing good. Let's add flashing. Just in case if we ever find it. There seems to be a biome generation issue with flashing forest, so I kind of don't think we will. We'll give this a 1 mil priority and add some stack upgrades into the backpack. Now we'll come down to our botany pot area and we're going to change some of our sugarcane into archwood. Now, why don't we go try to find the vexing archwood that we're missing? So we're gonna have to look for the purple archwood tree. Not really my expertise area, Edits. So I couldn't tell you, man. There's a red. Now, I think I saw a purple on our adventures. What are these ones? This actually... Oh, yeah, Sunny Blossom. Oh, hey. I was going to say, I think I saw a purple over here. Looks like I'm right. We got our vexing archwood and our sapling. Let's head back home. Our dog actually came home. It just took 35 episodes. Hi, Nick. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Guys, our dog, after 35 episodes, has made it to the base. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's get the vexing archwood in a botany pot. Clean up our inventory. And we should now be able to request